Good morning, beautiful people. This is Marvin LeBlanc, and today's quick scope has to do with being in a beautiful state, the state of Alabama, and meeting with friends and sharing with friends quality time. You know, there's a time to work and there's a time to play. And so I'm going to turn this camera around so that you can see. This is the actual clubhouse that sits out on a hill very beautifully here at Prattville, Alabama. And what I most want to tell you is that relationships are essentially deposits and withdrawals. And hello, Ace. Welcome to the broadcast. Coden is in the house as well. What we want to talk about in relationships is we want to talk about taking time out and identifying who are your closest friends. And sometimes we are always taking and we might not necessarily give. And so when you're in a relationship of any kind, whether it's a personal relationship, whether it's a business relationship, you have to build loyalty by being there for your friends. And if you're the friend that is lacking the commitment to the relationship, well, you pick up a phone and you tell your friends, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Let's plan some time. So that's what I did. I drove 6 hours. I had a coaching appointment yesterday. I did my email, and I put myself in a position in this glorious, beautiful golf course to spend time with some friends, face-to-face time. Not just always on technology, okay? So that's my message this morning is schedule that time for friends. I love Periscope, but there's a time and a place for Periscope. Periscope can be very addictive. Periscope is a leveraging tool whereby we can collaborate and help each other, but make sure there's a time and a place when you turn it off and you still build physical relationships over a cup of coffee with people. So that's this morning's message. Maybe later on I'll show you a golf card if it's good. But the real point today is not the golf. The real point today is to nurture our relationships. And on Saturdays, it's a great time to do that. The other thing I would strongly suggest, if you're brand new to Periscope, I would suggest for you to do two things to save yourself a lot of time and enhance your learning curve. Number one, write down peri10k.com/join. That's PERI10k.com/join. Well, why, Marvin? I don't need Peri 10K to be on Periscope. Nope, you're exactly right. You don't need Peri 10K to be on Periscope. But you do need Peri 10K on Periscope if you want to build a platform, if you want to build your brand of you, if you ever think in the future you want to do products or services, you need to be with a platform of people. So the next question is, who are those people? Thanks so much for the hearts, and don't forget to share that little Periscope man with everybody out there. Also, welcome to the replay people. I've been tracking some analytics, and you know, not everybody can get to the Periscope whenever I'm doing them, so they get to see them on the replay. The reason why you would want to link up with Peri 10K are these reasons. Are you a person that's a giver? You see, there's only two kind of people in the world. There's not three kind, okay? There's only givers and takers. You're either a giver or you're a taker, okay? When somebody sees you come, are you adding to the energy in the room or are you subtracting from the energy in the room? If you're a subtractor, don't go to Peri 10K. We're not looking for subtractors. We're looking for adders, and we're looking for multipliers. Multiply what? Multiply the spirit of the uniqueness that you have. We are here to serve other people. We are here to help you feel comfortable about you telling your story, because your story is no one else's story, right? Okay? And so that's what Perry 10K platform does for you. We collaborate. We work with other people. So that's one thing I wanted to tell you, Perry10K.com. The other thing is, there's a guy, I'm taking his class. His name is Michael Cinquino, Cinquino. Okay? This class basically is from 0 to 100 miles an hour on how to do Periscope. All right? So everything that you see that I'm doing on Periscope, basically I took notes. Ooh, and then I did something very interesting. Okay? Are y'all ready to write this down? I listened to what he taught me. Woo! What a concept. What a concept. Because you see, if you're getting all kind of information and you have no plan for implementation, nothing's going to happen for you. We all like to learn, but at the end of the learning, we need some implementation, right, people? Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the hearts. Okay, the founder of Perry 10K is an unbelievable young lady. Sometimes she looks like she's always happy, but behind that is a very serious, intelligent, erudite. That's a word my 9th grade teacher would love for me to use. She's erudite. Does anybody know what the word erudite means? Erudite. So Katya has spelled erudite correctly. Well, I'm not going to give the answer until you have to listen to the end of the scope. Baby! So let's just fire up about 500 hearts here to say, well, man, Marvin, okay, I'll give you 500 hearts. Please tell me what erudite means. Hey, Di Johnson's in the house. So let's focus this weekend on other people, okay? Don't focus in on getting involved in drama with your family and all that. Watch yourself, okay? Watch yourself. Don't get around those high drama people. They suck the life juice out of you, all right? Here's the other thing. Shh. Can everybody hear? Find a quiet place. Why do I need to find a quiet place? Because you need to recharge yourself. Well, Marvin, if I find this quiet place, what should I do? Well, you should read. Risky is the new safe. The rules have changed. Some of you out there don't even know that the rules have changed. You're living like you're waiting for Rocky 1 to come to the picture show. Read. Get yourself alone in a quiet place and think about, what do I want to see? Who do I want to be? What do I want to do? Are the people that are in my life heading in the right direction? Right now on this call, this MarvinLeBlanc guy, is he the kind of guy that can help me get further down the road? You should feel that vibe right now through the phone. And the other thing that a lot of people that I see, they're all stuck in drama and they're all frustrated. Well, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie. How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. Okay, now this is a classic. Oh man, no more, but I want something new. Listen, here's the deal. All the fantastic books were probably written 40, 60, 100 years ago, okay? I go back and read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill every year. I have read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Maxwell Maltz has a book called Psycho-Cybernetics. Okay, Viktor Franklin's book on the meaning of life. Okay, these are things you have to read every year. You know why? Because when you go back and read them, you're not the same person that you were last year. So you have different experiences. Okay, so the main point that I want to say, and I'm going to wrap up here, is share quality time with your friends. Listen to your friends this weekend. Stay away from high volume, high drama activities. Stay away from the negative energy. And would you please find a book and get alone right where you're at? Where's a good alone place with a good pillow, maybe a good cup of coffee and tea, I always have to have a notebook where I'm writing these ideas. And just in 15 minutes of reading like that, man, I'm exploding with ideas. Last night I couldn't go to sleep, so it was 10 after 2 in the morning, and I was still reading and writing. You know, if I'm fired up,